Well, oftentimes it can be very difficult to stay productive, but what better way than to get some personal tips from a personal coach? Kim Dunn is here. She's the founder of Mind Up Coaching. Hey there.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, thank you so much for coming. Like I was telling you before, this is kind of a tip for me because, I'm one who is always trying to find ways to stay productive. So for those who are watching and in the same boat, what are some tips to stay productive?
All right, good. Well, I think first it's important to understand what some of the barriers are to productivity and really to define productivity. So it's not about being busy. It's kind of breaking down busyness into doing more of the right things. When we're more productive, we're more efficient with our time.
Sure.
When we're more efficient with our time, we reduce our stress.
Yes, that's the main thing.
So it's important to understand the why. Why is it important to understand these things? So then we can get down to the what and the how.
Okay.
So productivity is not about busyness, kind of the antidote to busyness. So it's focusing our time, attention, and energy on doing more of the right things so that we free up our time, energy, and intention to doing more of the right things.
Yeah. So what's the best way to achieve all of those?
So first is understanding what are the barriers to productivity. So for you personally, what would you identify as one of your biggest obstacles to being productive?
Probably part of the stress, and then also being a mother, trying to do this and do that. So it's like, how do we kind of like get them together to kind of like achieve different tasks?
We're doing a lot of hat flipping throughout the day. So we're gonna break it down, I think, to really identify the common barriers and then what are some of the tools.
Right.
So distractions.
Sure.
Right, distractions come in so many forms. So we have so much noise in and around us. Social media, our phones.
The TV.
Our kids, right?
Yes, for sure.
So many demands and expectations on our time. So learning to not just silence the distractions, but be intentional with our time. Multitasking. As a mom, I'm sure you are a superhero and you have mastered the art of multitasking. However, I read this before and I have lived this. Multitasking is really the only opportunity we give ourselves to screw up multiple things at once.
Oh, well, that says a whole lot.
So how many times have you made dinner and maybe you have a pasta going and we get squirrel brain and we get distracted and we've got to go do something else and we come back and we've managed to ruin dinner.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
And we screwed up whatever else that we weren't giving our time and attention to.
Absolutely, that is a true statement.
All right, so the first one, minimizing distractions, being intentional about our tendency to multitask.
Right.
So staying singular focused. The second one is silencing distractions. So many times we're getting pinged with emails, with social media. Silence it. For me, I have to move my phone away because I'm a habitual phone checker. Even if it's silence, it's that habit of picking it up and turning it over.